So again, let's talk about it. You got a question, it just says factorize. You're like, all right, factorize trinomial. No, because it needs to be only 3 terms, so it's definitely not that one. Then you're like, oh, difference of 2 squares. No, because there needs to only be 2 of them. They've got to be squared, and there's going to be a minus sign, so definitely none of these. Wrong. And the only other one left is grouping in pairs and just regular factorizing. You definitely know it's a grouping in pairs because there's 4 terms. But you're like, but I don't even have the pairs yet. I don't have the pairs yet. So it's I have to do regular factorizing somewhere and then create my pairs. So the way we do this is look for group 2 of them together. Now the order doesn't matter. Sometimes it might not be the first 2. It might be, the first one and the third one, and the second one and the fourth one. Or it could be the first one grouped with the last one, and then the second one grouped with the third one. We don't know. You'll just have to do it until you get a pair. In these cases, the first ones, they're usually the first 2 and then the last 2. So let's see. What's common from the first 2? D and then F plus G. Plus, what's common in the next 2?
E and then F plus G.
F plus G, and then can you see you've got your pairs now?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
F plus G and then D plus E.
Yeah, like that. Yusuf, does that make sense?
Yep.
Let's go again. At question 2, what's common? You probably would have done it from the first 2. Yeah, go ahead.
So A and C plus 5. No. A and C plus.
Wait. These 2. C bracket A plus 5.
And then
Plus from these 2.
A 2. Yep.
You need to get them the same. If you didn't get them the same, you've done something wrong. Then your answer is A plus 5, C plus 2. Make sense?
Yeah.
Let's skip a few. Let's go to question 5. Aya, do you want to help me for question 5, please?
Yep. So it's X.
X, correct. Bracket.
X plus Y.
Correct.
And then it's
plus, get used to that.
Plus.
Yep.
2 bracket X plus Y.
And then look, you're right because you got the pairs. So then your answer is?
Bracket X plus Y and then bracket X plus Y.
Ooh, no. One of them. So the ones that are the same, we only write
plus
1.
2.
And then whatever's left, X plus 2 is left.
Yeah.
Angelina, what do you reckon? You happy with that? Do you want to do one as well?
Sure.
Let's do question 11. So from the first 2.
M bracket N minus M. And then A N minus M.
And the answer is? Group the ones that are the same.
Oh yeah, N minus M and then M plus A.
All right, but look at the problem. So very easy, but look at the problem that you're going to face. So let's say, let's say question 7. Oh, question 8. Let's just do question 8. Let's look at question 8 for a second. If I wanted to do the first 2, can I factorize anything from the first 2?
Not really.
No. And that's when you realize, oh yeah, okay. Sam said it doesn't have to be the first 2. It can be the first one with the third one. It can be the first one with the fourth one. it doesn't matter until you get a pair. So let's do that one up here somewhere. 24 plus by minus 3b minus 8y. All right. Who wants to tell me first with which one? It's up to you. We'll just try it out and see if it works. I think I can see what it is.
8y.
8y? Okay, let's
Yeah.
try it. So 24 and 8y, what can factorize out?
3.
You mean 8?
Oh yeah, 8.
8 bracket, and then that should be 3 take away y.
Yeah.
Yep, that's good. That can work, that's fine. And then what about the next two now?
B,
Yep,
and then y minus 3.
now pause. Is that a plus or a minus if you're going to say by minus 3b? What should this be here?
Plus.
Yes, that's correct. So plus by and then that's good. What's the problem that you're seeing?
They're swapped around.
They're not exactly the same, yeah. But actually, you're not wrong. So this is something we spoke about last week when I said, hey, you can actually do something with negatives to make them the same or rearrange and whatnot. So right now, they're not the same. But if I do this, so I make that into a minus. What did I essentially do? Well, you can technically say I took out a negative from these two. So if I take out a negative, what happens? If I take out a negative, that guy becomes a positive, and that guy will become a negative. Now look at it. They're actually the same. So the answer is 8 minus b, 3 minus y. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, Darius chose the first and the fourth one, I think. What if he had chosen the first and the third? Well, I think it would have actually worked as well. So let's do the exact same question again. And he probably would have avoided this particular problem. But, you know, you might not always be able to get him out straight away like that. So let's see. Let's do the first and the third. What's common from these two?
3.
3. And then what's left in the brackets?
8 minus b.
Plus, what's common from these two?
Y.
And then?
B minus 8.
Yeah, unfortunately still. So regardless for this question, you still need to do that trick. Unfortunately, you can't do anything else. As you can see, the pairs are not exactly the same. We do need to make that into a minus y and then 8 minus b. And then as you can see, you get the same answer that we got on the top. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought I could avoid it, but I couldn't. There you go. All right. One more question. So just saying, it's not always the first one and the second one, so just be aware. Let's just do question 12. Last one. All right. What do you guys want me to do? First, second, first, third, first, and fourth. You can pick. We'll try. First and second. Okay. What's common from 16 and 15? Anything?
No.
No. M squared and N?
Yeah, 16 m squared and m.
So yeah, that doesn't really work first and second.
So first and third.
So let's try first and third. All right, what's common from 16 and 40?
M.
First do the numbers. 16 and 40. 8.
8.
M squared and M. Bracket. Now, what do you need left? For 8M to get into 16M squared?
You need
2M minus, and then 8M to get to 40M. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Now, what about the next one? 15N and negative 6MN.
N.
Again, do the numbers first. 15 and 6, what's common?
3.
3. And N is obviously N. Bracket.
M.
That should be 5 minus 2M. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6MN. All right, I think we got the same problem we keep facing up there. So the next line. You can only do this minus trick if the numbers are exactly the same. All right, just swap around. So don't go do it for everything. And then, voila, group them in pairs. So there's one of them. All right, and then whatever's remaining, 8M, take away 3M. All right, you guys, any questions there? All right, I might pause it there for today. We're actually done with the topic.